We have our types and we have our trainers. 7 and 7. Good luck, folks. We're rolling the die. We got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right there is a 6. Here is our order. Here is our order. We got a psychic and fighting 5 and 6. All right, 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We got 6 times right there on the rolls. There we go, there we go. Is there a best spot? I wouldn't say there's like a best spot per se, just because it all depends on what you're hitting, but in terms of like the true chases of the product, it's gonna be psychic and fighting have chances at those golds. And those golds are absolutely stunning. I still can't wait for us to see our first one here on the Pop channel. But then all the other spots are very likely going to get a higher volume of actual, like, not actual hit, but like of hits. Like, there's a higher chance of getting a hit versus the psychic and fighting spot. But then the top of the top cards are psychic and fighting. Never seen Jags with his sunglasses on. He kind of looks European. Where's my knife? Bruh. Got it. Mega Absol EX card, super nice. Yeah, I'm actually like, I always talk about it every time we open this set, but it's like, I know it's a new era. We're out of Scarlet and Violet era. We are no longer in the Scarlet Violet era of the TCG. But like, shoot, man, the the look of the cards usually doesn't change. Like, I don't know. Actually, Sword and Shield to Scarlet and Violet was a pretty big jump. So. Maybe it's just, you know, we only get these every 3-4 years in terms of a brand new era. But it's like, there's the additional fact that this is supposed to be a good homage to the XY era of Pokemon, which is why the cards are so vibrant and they have all the crazy comic book lines. Because if you look back at the old XY era Pokemon cards, these look, I don't want to say very similar, but you can see where the inspiration's coming from. You know what I mean? It's just making me very excited for Pokemon ZA, the new game coming out this year, because all of the Pokemon TCG sets, every card set is based on the game. So Scarlet and Violet, that whole era was based on the Scarlet and Violet game, and then any of the DLC that came out. And then what we have here is, because of the Switch 2 delays, we have the unique case of the game got delayed a year. So we were actually supposed to be in a new era of whatever the new game's going to be called. Spoon and Fork, I don't know. But whatever the game was called, the set that we're getting right now was supposed to match the name of that game. So we would have had, like, you know, Pokemon Spoon and Fork right now to open. Because of the Switch 2 delays, they decided to make this era, which is only going to last a year. So when Spoon and Fork comes out next year, even though it's supposed to come out this year, we're going to see the end of the Mega Evolution set. It's going to be a very quick block, or a very quick era of Pokemon. So I'm really curious to see how that goes. Because like if you look, see how it just says Mega Evolutions everywhere, even on the pack, it just says Mega Evolution. If you guys know from the other sets, like even like let's say Black and White, for example, it says Scarlet and Violet on the box. Like Destined Rivals, I don't know if anyone ever noticed. See right there, Scarlet and Violet right there on top. So then the next set that comes out, whatever it may be for Pokemon, which we've already seen what it's starting to look like out in Japan, it's going to say Mega Evolution at the top, just like it said over there with the Scarlet and Violet. So Mega Lucario is one of my favorites in this set. Mega Lucario is one of my favorite Mega Evolutions outright. Up until Sylveon came out, straight up in this era, you know, Sylveon was first introduced in X and Y. Up until then, Lucario was my favorite Pokemon. Like, Lucario was just straight up my number one. And then Sylveon came out, and I said, bye-bye. You know that in Toy Story, when Andy drops Woody, because he's super excited about Buzz Lightyear being the new shiny toy? That was me with Sylveon. Sylveon came out, and I said, goodbye, Lucario. And then Gardevoir, I've told you guys this story. Every time I play the game, I always have a Gardevoir on my team. Every single game I've ever played. I just really, really like the Pokemon. Mega Evolution base, just like Scarlet and Violet base. Yep. XY still a pricey set. It's only going up, man. It's only going up. XY was a crazy era. Absol's climbed in price in this set. I think it's been a while since Absol's had like a really cool looking card. I mean, we've gotten like, it wasn't an illustration rare, but it was you know, one of those full art style cards, but it's just, I think Absol is one of those Pokemon that people forget that they love so much. So once we really, really got this out, everybody liked it. Eventually they'll make a modern Gold Star set. I'm curious if they would. I'm curious if they were. I was actually at the Blizz Online office a couple days ago talking to the Pokemon team, and they were talking about how we need modern Gold Stars. I really don't know if they would go back to something like that. I mean, they went back to A-Specs, so if they went back to A-Specs, maybe they will go back to the Gold Stars. Who knows? Who knows? The Megazard looks 6 as HP. Yeah, you know for a fact, when they knew they were going to make the Mega Evolution set, they were going to revisit the XY era since the new game, not the new mainline game, it's the new Legends game that takes place in the same city that Pokemon XY did. So that's why we're seeing a lot of revisiting the XY region and Pokemon, style of the cards, etc. But Charizard X and Charizard Y were just massive fan favorites, and you know for a fact everyone involved on the design team was already locked and loaded to have a Charizard X and Y crazy following. Got the Blood Moon Slam Prismatic, favorite card I have at the moment. Dude, there's so many special illustration rares from Prismatic Evolution that are slept on just because everybody wants the evolutions. Like, without a doubt, if you took most of those SIRs and had them in any other set, they would be multi-$100 cards. Without a doubt, they would be chases. People would want them. The artwork on a lot of those SIRs is friggin' insane. But just because they're getting overshadowed by the EVs, I mean, we can't really complain because now you're able to get like cards that would normally be in hundreds, 200s, 300s. You're getting them for like $40 sometimes, and it's just because everybody wants them damn EVs. I mean, I'm very much I'm equally at fault of that. You guys know how I feel about the EVs, Evolution, Sylveon. So I'm no better. Not so much eBay right now. Mega Charizard release was yesterday. Yeah. Nothing like Japan getting their releases a full set ahead, huh? It still kind of drives me crazy that happens. Phantasmal Flame set. I do have a feeling though Japan's gonna get one more set because, heyo.
How are you?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Do you know? You got it?
Well, what are you doing?
I just got here.
How are you at opening Pokemon packs?
You gonna test me?
I was saying you can help with the Pokemon packs if you'd
Yeah.
like. It's 216 packs, so it's a
Dude.
lot.
Wait, just are you going all the way?
Yeah. I'm just doing stacks of 2 up there.
That's it too. This is exciting. I'm like nervous because this is so exciting. Hi everybody. Is it killed already?
Come again?
Is it killed?
Yeah.
You got it? Oh, hell
And
yeah.
then we have Marvel that should be killed right after this.
Gotcha. Hi, good luck.
I said drop it as soon as English comes out. Well, usually the English sets are 2 Japanese sets together. Because the Japanese sets are always smaller than the English sets. So we might have to see what the second half's going to be. One half's going to be that Charizard set, and the other half's going to be whatever else it is.
Oh, you're talking to them.
Yeah.
See, this is different kind of pack, huh?
It's a new, like, era of the Pokemon packs. The cards look a little different.
No, I mean even like the packs. Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, they're
The
just...
packs are like
The
thick.
only... I have to do this to get that right there, and then it'll pry open.
Yeah, this is like
But
it's a
it's,
trick.
yeah, they're very different from, like, any of the other stuff we open.
Look at you. I wish I was in here with you. Hi. So much fun in this room. I'm like addicted to it. I'm a pop girl
At heart.
at heart. I have too much fun in here, right?
So we still gotta have the pop stream with you and Mrs. Hama.
Oh my
The
god.
tag team duo.
Dude. Oh, and then with you and who? We should have this a day like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of like how Swish and I did the tag.
Yeah. Dude, that'd be insane. A lot of guesses for sure. They're afraid for me to be in here because like I'll take over for the guesses. But you won't lose money. If anything, you'll gain. You know what I mean? I'm kidding. What time did you start?
Maybe like half an hour ago.
Oh, you just started. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because you actually just eat our food.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be 2, but I had a lot going on.
How you feeling now? Your head's better or something?
Yeah, I actually just picked up another order of the migraine medicine. So
Yeah.
I was very happy I saw that it was, my doctor gave me refills on it. I was worried I was going to have to go through an appointment again.
Gotcha. So you do one at a time, huh?
Yeah.
I'm so used to treating it like it's basketball. You want to switch so you could be seen? They don't want to see
No.
that. I should make you a stand card. How's wifey? How's Marissa?
She is doing well.
Yeah.
She got one foot
Hey, so Halloween's coming up. What are you gonna do? Are you dressing up? I'm sure you'll be
I
here.
think I'm going to go to, there's a Halloween rave out in California that we might go to.
Halloween rave?
Yeah, it's called Escape.
Escape. Where in Cali?
San Bernardino.
Hey, oh, that's close. It's pretty close, right? It's like 3.5 hours
I
away.
just know I drive past it and
Hi. Press the like, you guys and girls.
on the drive back from PSA, I drove through San Bernardino. I said, oh, okay,
Yeah.
here I'll be next month.
Yeah. Because the PSA is not that far from here, too, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it should be a 4-hour drive, but you hit traffic, it's 5 or 6.
Yeah. Wait, so you were there for what, a couple of days?
Left Monday morning and then came back Tuesday late.
Just to set up the area. That's it. Mr. Superman over here. Super blue. Hi. Better press the like. Main will be on soon. I like to get there early and get the room set up. Clean
I
and
saw
sure.
Jags out there earlier with the sunglasses on. I was saying he looked European.
Jags looks
Yeah,
European.
with
That's
the
scary.
sunglasses, he looks like he's about to go hit up a nightclub. It's funny.
I think that's his new glasses. His prescription glasses or
Oh.
something. Yeah. He's old.
I was gonna say it gives him a whole different vibe.
Yeah. You call him Grandpa now. I mean, he is a grandpa. He's grumpy.
I just remember when Minnie first had Elizabeth, everybody in chat was like, we get to call you Grandpa. And I was like, I can't even say anything. That's just true.
I know, he's like, wait, I'm a grandpa. I said, no, you're a grandpa. Jimmy called her and I called him that. Because people call him grumpy. I said,
Yeah.
hey, grandpa. This is so much fun. Dude, you're gonna have another big day, huh?
Yeah.
Better see likes. Do you ever do giveaway? Yeah, likes.
Well, if we hit a certain point,
Yeah.
maybe I should.
What do you think? It'd be great to see 75
I mean,
likes.
there was one time Bobby Soon was hosting a giveaway, and then I held it hostage until we had hit a certain amount of likes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure everyone loved that.
Yeah. Get to like, what's your favorite? Well, I'm sure it has to be.
52 is actually
I
my
always
favorite.
do it. Here, it's a little different, you know, but like 50 likes. But 52 likes. Get up to 52 likes to what? Give away what?
Pack Pokemon. I'll go find something.
Ooh. Hey, hey. Pin that. Did you hear that? Who's out there? Who heard that?
Who's holding Blue accountable?
I will hold you account for sure. 52 likes and then what, Blue?
And give away a pack of Pokemon.
Hey.
Or this Fantastic Four comic that's been right now.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. What's your favorite color?
Is that a real question?
Yes, blue.
What's my name?
Yeah, Marge. Wakey, wakey. That's your, like, what's your other favorite color? Do you have another favorite color?
I like pink. Blue and pink.
Blue and pink. So you're gonna have a boy and a girl. If you ever have kids.
Yeah, then I get to give all my blue and pink stuff to the kids.
I mean, blue for boy and then pink for girl. Just make sure I get to babysit if I'm still alive. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Anybody, do they just like, they're so quiet?
No, that's just the room.
That's just me talking.
No,
I talk too much.
I promise you, it's just the room.
52 likes, you guys and girls. And mystery blue giveaway. Wait, blue. How would you phrase that? Mystery blue. What the heck? Mystery giveaway. Blue. Blue.
Miss Blue. Yeah, there's no way to. There's no way to
Mystery
incorporate that.
giveaway by blue. Yeah. See, I gotta see that. Yeah. Fantastic Four. You're actually, you would give that away?
That was gifted from Jack, and he said that he wanted to give it away to the pop room.
Oh really? We have so much. Like, I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring the Thor.
Absolutely not, Crest.
Hi, Tina Blue. No.
Absolutely not.
When they are, I just love babies. So you'll always have a babysitter. If I'm still here, I'm still alive. Time to get my perfect time. Imagine though how beautiful their kids would be, right? So cute. Are you guys the same age?
Yeah.
You are? Because you're what, 24? Really?
Yeah.
You're younger, huh? What are you laughing at? Is that a wrong question?
No, it's just I'm happy that that was the guess.
Hi! Are you good, Barry? I'm gonna go back
Yeah,
over there.
no, you're good. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
definitely shaved off half of that, so
Yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome. Walang anuman. There you go. Good luck, boys and girls. Press the like. 52 likes.
He says you gotta like 52. We'll do. I'll hold up to it. If we do actually hit 52 likes today, I'll give away a pack of Pokemon in the chat. Said Mark love Gibby. Who doesn't love Gibby? And that's why every time we hit one of those low numbered characters that we've got the pop figures or the other little figures for, I'm always happy to. I run for them, man. Reminder again, some of the pop figures we have left: Shang-Chi, America Chavez, Echo, Yelena, Green Lantern. Or that's Green Goblin, pardon me. I just saw the word green, didn't read the rest of it. We got Loki up there. For Disney, Antonio Madrigal. You get that Encanto spot and the Topps Disney for 2025. You hit Antonio's door. That's gonna be it. There wasn't a Quicksilver? What do you mean a Quicksilver? Slow Silver? That's what I call him. Quicksilver needs to get his numbers up before I respect him as a speedster. So no Bucket the Squirrel. Oh, Pop. I do not see a Quicksilver Pop figure over here. We also have, it's been here for a minute, still waiting to give it away. It kind of cracks me up. It is a sealed soundtrack from the first Frozen movie. It is just straight up a sealed CD of the first Frozen movie. You know, you got Let It Go on there. We're gonna put Harley back here so I can use my Rip Bunny, or Rip Buddy. Again, folks, the next break should be the full case of Marvel. Ugh. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we got Chi-Yu, I don't have to say the numbers, I gotta remember some of the numbers. Psychic. Water, steel, and there's some electricity. We'll make sure the whoever's in the vertical can actually see my hands here. There we go. Ruins. We got trainer cards. Mega Genghis Khan, the little guy came out. There he is. That is on the colorless. That's Bams with the double rare. We got some leafy grass. Salty, Snobby boy. We celebrate Snom. That's what we do. We celebrate Snom. Man, Tyler really had to mention the Joker and Batman Low Punny video, man. Can't believe him. Night Stretcher. Can't believe we've gone this long without seeing it. Dude, I kind of like this over the gold. I'm not gonna lie. I have 3 copies of this in gold from a previous set. I believe it was Shrouded Fable that I'm using in my deck. But I kind of like the way the ultra rare looks right there with the full color and everything. Might actually see me swapping over to using the ultra rare over the gold. I mean, I love golds, but it's like this is so new and it's so bright that it might win me over. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the rest of my items are all gold, so maybe not. Maybe not. Too soon to tell. Too soon to tell. You're doing what now? Ayo. What are you doing already back in here? We got water on the level. Can't believe Tim just got back and he's already back in here. There's Leo, little guy. Little guy for the fire. That's Bams. That's a hit for Bams. Still don't know if it's all-time low or Atlanta. Still don't know. Numble Graveyard, and there's that Dialga. The Mega Signal. Snelver Ninjas. We got Mega Lucario. There he is right there. Still don't. Is he like a cat? Number 7. I'm asking that as someone who was a big fan of him. Is he like a cat? I've got a shiny Lucario in Pokemon Go. That was my buddy for a minute up until I acquired a shiny Sylveon, and again, just like what happened with him being one of my favorites, got booted for the Sylvie. Got booted for the Sylvie. Fox, Jackal. I think a Fox is a decent. What do you guys think Eevee is? I've probably talked about this here in the pop room a couple times. I have the answer of what Eevee is, but I'm curious what you guys is like. What's your initial thoughts on what Eevee as a Pokemon is? There's Stuffle, cute little bear with all the stuffing everywhere. That is to the colorless. That is to the colorless. Yeah, Pomeranian. We got two. Everyone's saying a dog. We don't have any other guesses. I'll let you guys know every single one of you guys are very wrong. There we've got Mega Venusaur on the double. That's a grass. That's a grass hit. There's 3 possible correct answers, and everyone just said different versions of just saying a dog, and you're all wrong. You're all wrong, and you should be ashamed. I'm also offended. I never once thought Eevee would be considered a dog. Not a single ounce of me would ever equate Eevee to a dog. We got the Raikou. Is it still a dog? Eevee is not a dog. Very, very far from it. Magazon, Delmise, and Yveltal. Fam said just because I want to pet it. The official statement on what Eevee is. It is a combination of a cat, which I've always thought Eevee was more of a cat. We got Mega Mawile on the double rare. That's the steel type on the double rare. It's a mixture of a cat, a fox, and a bunny. That is what Eevee is. So if anyone said a fox, cat, or bunny, I would have said, yep. I would have said dogs. All wrong. No applause, no sympathy, no empathy. You guys are just wrong. Just wrong. There we go. About time we see something. Goodness me. We're on a dry streak there. We got Mega Camerupt. That's number 6 on the ultra rare. Fire. Bams. Bams. Crest said cat dog. Nope. I'm only accepting those 3 answers. It's the only thing I'm accepting. I refuse anything else. I refuse. I refuse. Still want to pet it? Yeah. Dude, I have a... I'm stupid for this. I'm very stupid. Pokemon Center released a life-sized... Ooh, look at that Spiritomb. Say it every time. When you find one of these in the game, they kind of freaky, bruh. That's on that darkness type. Pokemon Center released a life-sized Sylveon plush. And, wow, Sylveon, you know, I've seen the measurement. Like, the game always, in the Pokedex, will tell you how big the Pokemon are. I'm still shocked, dude. I don't know where I'm going to put that plush. We got Mega Kangaskhan on the double rare. Colorless. It's like a 4-foot plush, dude. 4 feet. Goodness me. I'm saying, so what is Jinx? Jinx is a Pokemon that I am still shocked exists in the world of Pokemon. Folks, do not look up the original design of Jinx. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Pokemon's supposed to be fun for kiddos, and you don't need to see what Jinx used to look like. We got an ultra rare. There's Wally's Compassion. For the trainer spot, full art trainer. Tommy! Tommy with the ultra rare full art trainer. We're gonna do some sleeping casing after this handful here, folks. Kind of a weak box. It's okay. We have oh, there's the Obama Snow, is what I'll continue to call him on the double rare. We still have 5 boxes to go, folks. We still got 5 boxes to go. We're looking for that gold. We are looking for that gold. We want to say it. There's a Clawitza, modeled off of a mantis shrimp. Not every Pokemon has a direct inspo in the real world, but a lot of them do. A lot of them do. Son pulled the SIR air balloon today. You mean the ultra rare, where it looks like this? Does it have 2 gold? Does it have 2 silver stars, or is there a 2 gold star air balloon that I don't know about? Because if there is, I definitely should know about that, and I would actually be very excited to see that. 2 gold? There's an SIR of the air balloon? Now I gotta see that. I really gotta see that. Air balloon's a staple, Brett. Air balloon is a staple. So many decks running air balloon. 1 or 2 copies of it. It's a strong card. It reduces the cost of retreat by 2. A lot of Pokemon can benefit from that. You're basically getting a free retreat on whatever Pokemon you equip it to. Got some strength. Oh Lord, I hear Dillman. Everyone's coming back. Everyone's coming back. It's not 2 gold, my bad. I don't know. All good, man. All good. I was gonna be very. I was gonna say I'm very shocked if they gave Air Balloon the SIR treatment, but I wouldn't be surprised, and I would just want to see it. I would just want to see it. But no, that's a really sick card to hit, Eric. It's the first time they're doing it with the color like that. Usually items, the only crazy rare treatment they get is in the form of the hyper rares or those golds. So this is the first time we're getting them in the form of ultra rares. And I'm a big fan of them. It's different. Maybe I'm overexposed to the golds for the items because I've only used gold items in my decks for a very long time. But it's a welcome addition. I'll say that. It's a welcome addition. Alrighty. Hit SIR Lacey. Hey, hitting an SIR is hitting an SIR, man. As you've seen, not an easy feat. Not an easy thing to do, hitting an SIR. Especially these days. Remember, Scarlet and Violet base, you'd hit 3 SIRs in one box. Got Mega Mawile in the Steel type. I actually did an opening of Scarlet and Violet not too long ago. Goodness me, spoiler alerts. There we have Lieutenant Sarge's Bargain. Ask your opponent if each player may take a prize card. If yes, they each take a prize card. If no, draw 4. It just speeds up the game if they both say yes. That's a weird one. That's a weird one. I would love that in a pre-release just to speed up the games. Actually, I'd like that in an aggro one, but I don't know. If somebody's playing that card in their deck, you should be scared about saying yes. If somebody's like actively playing that and they're gonna play it every single turn, you should be scared of what they're gonna do to you. Any gold mega rares yet? Not yet, Max. Not yet. Really hoping to see one in this one. We got a full case right here in front of us. We've only gotten 1 box out of the way so far. Looking for those golds. Looking for those golds. Mega God of War. Was hoping it was going to be like crazy playable to include in the God of War deck that I play right now. But I don't know, it just seems a little slow. I like the Kirlia and the Ralts that are in this set. I'll definitely be implementing those into my Psychic deck, but I don't know about the Mega. It's a little slow for giving 3 prize cards. I don't know. Now we got Delibird. Delibird about to deliver some of that mail. Then we have on the colorless. That one's going out to Bams. Bams all-time low. I'm just gonna say all-time low. I'm rather certain it's Atlanta. I'm gonna say all-time low. Sandslash, and there's Mega Manectic on the beautiful ultra rare. I love that the ultra rare Mega Evolution Pokemon, so you could see what they would normally look like in their final Evo, and then next to it, like it's got the same idea as the Trainer's Pokemon EXs that we had from Journey Together and Destined Rivals, where you have the trainer kind of like in the silhouette, but this time we have the Pokemon in its normal state. I think that's cool. You guys ever want to see some like horror stories, dude? Look up what the excruciating pain the Pokemon usually go through whenever they Mega Evolve. There's some where it's like the level of detail they put in a Pokedex of how painful it is for the Pokemon to Mega Evolve. You're kind of like, oh my god, who wrote all this? Mega Absol on the double rare. That's Darkness. Since you play any base trainers worth keeping. There's staples that you're always going to want. Air Balloon, Rare Candy. Every deck's going to be running them. Rare Candy.
Is this a new one?
Yep, this is a new one.
I mean,
Cards looking. I'm doing them by the case.
Great. I'm glad I got a bunch. And then there's you're awful next week.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
It
that.
really wasn't a choice. You asked for it forever ago.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's all good. There's hockey next weekend, racing, and some other stuff. That's it. So
Did you
enjoy.
see friggin' Batman got pushed again?
The product won't come out this year.
It's supposed to be June.
The product's just going to keep going up and up and up too.
It was supposed to be June.
And then will you text me if you want me to get another case of this?
Yeah.
I feel like the answer is yes, but
leaning towards yes.
if that's the case, I'll try and get it for Tuesday.
Okay.
Hama's going to be on in your place for the week, so we're going to have him loaded up too.
Okay.
And then SpongeBob is Wednesday release allegedly.
I can't believe SpongeBob's already coming out. That's crazy.
Thank you.
Double Rare, thank you.
See ya.
It's on the fire. So you got 27. Oh, wait, you're still opening it? That's crazy. You're still opening. That's crazy. You got it right out of the beginning. Watching a cartoon series and see Magikarp dishes on a cruise ship. Oh, like they're cooking. Magikarp's like straight. Oh man. Even though it's the promo for the enhanced, it still just hits, man. It still just hits every single time. That's on the grass. That's MK80. It still just hits. We did an Eevee pouch and the prismatic surprise. The Eevee pouch is I like it, man. I told you, somebody put a bunch of hot dogs in their Eevee pouch. I wouldn't advise towards doing that, but like storing your dye or anything else, like it's a cute little pouch. It is a cute little pouch. Got the Glaceon. Wait, you actually, like, you have the SIR Glaceon, Eric? You just hit the, what? Like the SIR Glaceon? Now we got the Obama Snow. Obama Snow on the ultra rare. That's for the water spot. That's BAMS. That's BAMS. Not SIR, dude. I was about to say you need to go like place a bet or something if you're hitting both. You're hitting SIR out of both products off of single boxes like that. I was about to say, man. I was about to say. Noah said, let's do a 10 caser. Can't do a 10 caser. I'll keep it up by the case. I'll keep it up by the case. Can't do the 10 caser. We'll do the by the case until we slow down, and then we'll split it in halves. There we got main Ectech on the normal double rare. That is 0. Just what came out of the surprise. Well, the surprise, like, see, with how big the marketing is for the surprise, when I say marketing, I'm talking about all that goddamn cardboard. You'd think there'd be a whole lot of packs, and then you open it and you're like, 4? And then you look at it and you're like, this box sucks. Because they advertise the box for the surprise box. They're like, store your cards in here. Here's a bunch of dividers so you can store your cards and keep everything organized. And you're like, why is the quality of this box worse than an ETB? ETBs are decent for storing cards. ETBs are super decent for storing cards. But you're telling me the product where they're advertising storing the product has like not even double-walled cardboard? Like, oh man, I was livid about that. I was pissed, man. I was a lot more pissed than I should have been right there. Pick your Pokemon, says Noah. You want to price that out? We got Shroodle on the Darkness Athletics. Actually, one of my my buddies, he priced out an XY break once just to see what it would be like, and like so many spots for like less than a friggin' like less than 15 cents per spot, dude. Then we got the double rare Mega Latias for the Dragon spot, double rare. Double rare. Oh, it was asked earlier. Energy Switch is a decent trainer card too. There's a couple decks that actually will use Energy Switch, especially decks like I always call him Raging Neck, Raging Bolt. Call him Raging Neck because he got that giraffe neck. So Raging Neck was a more appropriate name for that Pokemon. There we got Riolu 6. Oh my god, out of friggin' nowhere. MK80. It's like the SIRs for the top 3 Pokemon are just stunning, man. I love the comic lines that they're incorporating into it. It's so beautiful. Such a stunning design, man. Love the cityscape, the little lights. Like, I think that's another big thing for me, is like you've got the city of Lumio right there. You got the flavor of it being over the city that the game is going to be taking place in. Like, it's just sick, man. It is just such a sick card. Dragon Spot, that's MK. That is MK. Grats on that, dude. That's sick. That is just sick. Love seeing it, man. There, Tangrowth and Sizzlipede. Sizzle, sizzle. Get it? Because it's a centipede, but it's hot. It's got that sizzling. Let's finish this handful. We'll do some sleeve encasing. Then I gotta clean up a little bit. Premium Power Pro. I could use one of those right now. It looks like it's more Powerade than Gatorade, yeah? I'd say that's more Powerade bottle. That's for the trainer spot on the ultra rare Tommy. Tiami. Wait, what does that even do? During this turn, attacks used by your fighting do 30 more damage. If we see any fighting decks really get some play, that card's gonna be in all of them. Actually, I want to see like an aggro fighting deck. We need more aggro decks in the format right now. The most aggro deck we had for a little bit was we got the Mega God of War Psychic double rare. It was Iron Hands, but even then it just wasn't consistent enough. I was playing Iron Hands for a little bit because I prefer playing aggro decks whenever I go to tournaments, because it just when you're doing 9 rounds of Swiss and each round is an hour-long best of 3, by the time you get to like round 5, you kind of want to die. And if you're playing the decks that take 45 minutes per round, and then you got to power through that second one, it's just like the mental game is really a big thing. Snover for the water spot on the illustration rare. He's following the footsteps. I don't know who he's following, but he's following something. He's following something. He's probably following Obama Snow, actually. Mega Camerupt. That is on the fire for the doublet energy, or the doublet rare, sorry. Haven't heard, I don't believe there's God Packs in the set. I do not believe there are God Packs in this set. Seems like for English, and Japanese too, really, God Packs are reserved for the holiday sets. Now, we're not getting another holiday set until, I want to say February is when we'll get the next one. I'm just happy that English sets are actually getting God Packs, though, because we went way too long. They gave us the demi-God Packs for 151, and then when they actually finally committed and gave us the real, true God Packs, dude. I mean, we hit one out of Black Bolt. That was magical. Mrs. Hama also hit one. I think Mrs. Hama's was also Black Bolt. Were both of our God Packs in this room at a Black Bolt, or was one Black Bolt, one White Flare? I mean, considering the rarity of God Packs, the fact that we hit 2 within, a 2-week period is kind of crazy. I want someone to math out the odds of that actually happening, because it's probably kind of ridiculously low. It's probably surprising. So I think it's 1 in every 1,000 packs, possibly same case. No, they were different cases. I can confirm that Mrs. Hama and I pulled God Packs out of different cases. If it was out of the same case, though, I'm curious what the odds of that happening would have been. Well, what were people saying? God Packs are 1 out of every 1,000 packs or something like that? It would be cool if they would make a HTA or Delight style. Oh, that just has the hits? I mean, they can't do that just because of the way they print the cards. Every set that's printed has a 2-year life cycle within the trading card game. So if a set is got really high demand, especially in the game, if there is a character in the game that is performing very well that's printed in a specific set, Pokemon will go back and reprint that set as much as they need to help drive the prices down for anyone that's playing, so that way they can afford to get the play pieces they may need. That's another reason why Pokemon will very likely never do anything involving serial numbers or anything like that. And then anytime Pokemon has done something where it's like a way to get the special arts easier through just like a paywall, it'll usually be done in a way that involves proxies, where the back of the card is different and then they're not legal. Because if you play Pokemon and the back of the card doesn't look exactly like this, you cannot use the card. You will actually get kicked out of a tournament. Ultra Rare Mega Camera Up DX any good? The base? Oh, Ultra Rare. What does he do? If your Pokemon burn, the second 160 more. I'm gonna say I don't see that having a crazy amount of playability. Although I haven't seen what some of the other fire. It might actually, depending on if we get some more burn supported Pokemon, we might see some climbing. But in terms of mechanically, I don't see too much there. I don't see too much of a ceiling there. And I got Manectic on the double rare on the electric. Boogie Woogie. But also, I'm not too caught up with how big of a fan base we got on Camerupt. If there was actually a hidden group of Camerupt fans up there, we would see that one grow. We would see that one grow. See, so it's mostly, it's weird. If it's a popular Pokemon, then it's just gonna do well. Like, you could put any Umbreon on anything and it's gonna do well regardless if the card's good or not. Any of the Pokemon that are kind of like in the middle, if it's really good art, it'll do well. And then any of the Pokemon that are kind of niche, it just it has to be playable, and then that's how you'll see those markets grow. Mega Venusaur on the double. That's grass. But of course, you hit any of the big name Pokemon, they're just in their own, they're in their own realm. You know what I mean? No one's gonna care if the card's playable or not if it's got Umbreon on it. And also if the artwork's just stunning. If it's a niche Pokemon but it's got incredible artwork, then we'll also see that get some love. I got Houndstone for the Psychic. Houndstone illustration rare for the Psychic. Like, I don't think Toadscruel's, or no. Is it Toadscruel? I think it's Toadscruel that has the illustration rare that's worth like hundreds right now out of Black and White. That one's just people love the artist and the artwork, and that one's exploding. Although I think a lot of it's speculation, just because how good and well the Magikarp and the what's it called? What was the other one? Giratina did. But Mega Lucario on the double rare that's fighting. In all fairness, it's actually, I don't think we've seen that card a single time, and we've opened several cases of Black and White with no luck of finding that card. So it's possible we saw one in the beginning, actually, and I just didn't think much of it outside of, like, I recognize the artist. The artist is a very, very unique design on the cards. If you look at the Magikarp, you look at the Giratina, and you look at that Toadscruel, they're very, like, you can tell it's all the same artist. I mean, you can also physically tell it's the same artist because the artist's name is always at the bottom left of the card right there. So if you ever see any specific artwork where you're like, wow, that is stunning, the name of the artist is always on the bottom of the card, and you can look them up and then find some of the other cards that they made. Harry Potter push. I want to see what we can do to Harry Potter to get that one going. I'm pretty sure we still have the auto, or the facsimile auto, or real auto. There are real autos in that product. Oh, there's Mega Lucario EX on the ultra rare. Such vibrant colors, man. Such vibrant friggin' colors. I'll just attach up to 3 from your discard pile to your bench in any way that you like. There has to be a main attacker in the fighting that I am not aware of that is actually insane. I gotta figure out what it is. Or maybe we have one coming up. Like, maybe they usually will make Greninja a fighting type over a water type. So maybe we have like an upcoming... Oh, wait, Greninja was XY era. Maybe there'll be like a crazy fighting type deck that involves Greninja as the main attacker and then you use Lucario as your engine. It's possible. 340 health, it's possible. Mega Latias for the Dragon on the Darkness. I'm curious now. Oh, we got Ninjask for the Grass. Grass Spot is killing it in this break, MK80. MK80. There's Lopunny, Graveyard, and Kyogre. Kyogre makes a freaky sound, man. Pokemon call for Kyogre. Give you nightmares. There's the Buddy Poffin. Yeah, see, I do kind of like this more than the gold. Again, I cannot tell if it's just I'm overexposed from having the golds in my deck for the past 3 years, or if I do really like the color more. Gumshoe, Spine on the Rattata. That's colorless. Colorless also doing pretty good. Curious what the Gumshoes is trying to do that Rattata though. Really am. There we got Raj. Would this be the first set where Venusaur is not overshadowed, or... I mean, it's the other two aren't in the set, so I guess you could say that. You know, you isolate... because, yeah, people really do want... they're chasing the Bulby... They're chasing the Bulby pretty hard, and I do think a big factor of that is, like what you're saying. If you got the other two aren't an option, then people want that one. There we got Mega Absol. Very nice on the Ultra Rare. Very nice Ultra Rare here right there for Darkness. You think Darkness is your ally. Noah's Athletics. Ultra Rare. This finest? Yeah, you're telling me, dude. You're telling me. I missed it while we were still opening it. We had so little of that, man. We had so little. Actually, not fair how little we had. Pachirisu. Oh, that was a fire type. Back 2 ones right there. Toxicroak. I got Dialga. Oh, it's Seismitoad. I was saying Toadscroll. Seismitoad was the one I was talking about that has the overperforming illustration rare out of Black Bolt. Seismitoad. I remembered because Seismitoad looks like Crazy Frog. There we got the colorless hit on the double rare. The colorless. Nuzleaf Origins for the name Nuzlocke. There's that air balloon. I did remember it right. Costs 2 less. The retreat costs 2 less. Decent hit right there for Tommy. Super playable. That Buddy... Wait, I just realized Buddy Poffin. What's the number on that? I gotta check that real quick. I'll check it when we do encasing and sleeving. I gotta remember. If Buddy Poffin has an I, that means it's here to stay. Because Buddy Poffin was first printed in Scarlet Violet base. There's another Clouds there for the water. Bams. Buddy Poffin, a very strong card, so if it's here to stay, we're going to have another, that's a whole other year with that card. Furthermore than I was expecting us to have it. I just wish the Love Ball was actually a good, nice, playable card. That Love Ball sucks, man. Love Ball is my favorite Pokeball, and in the TCG, Love Ball sucks. Iron Defender, 8. Marshadow, 0. We got the Mega Obama Snow. That is on the water for the double. For the double. There we got Storm Yorner. I want to say Storm Yorner. I don't know if it's supposed to be Stone Jorner. I don't know. I've always said Yorner. Got the Fire type energy on the back there. Let's get through this pack before we get to the last handful here. Repel, Steelix. Goodness me, I want to see a gold. Goodness me, I want to see a gold. I got the bargain, scary card. You go against it. I would say yes every time with Lieutenant Surge's bargain. No, actually no. If they're ahead of me, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying yes if they're ahead of me. Latias on the Dragon Double Rare. When you hunt the animal yourself, it tastes doubly good. Thanks, Zuckerberg. Although I saw Zuckerberg in an interview lately, he wasn't talking or looking like an android. Someone made the joke that the further that AI has been enhancing lately, the further Zuckerberg has become more and more human. And that correlation does actually stand up. So raises an eyebrow. You know what I'm saying? Definitely raises an eyebrow. The current printing for all the Mega Evolutions is the letter I. because I believe H-I-J is what's legal. Buddy Buddy Poffin. It has an H! Buddy Buddy Poffin has an H. So yeah, we're not getting the extended year with Buddy Buddy Poffin. We are not getting the extended year with Buddy Buddy Poffin. We're gonna have to have some kind of other item replace it, man. That also very likely means we're gonna lose Nest Ball next year. We're gonna lose, what are some other big staples? I already know Iono's gone. That breaks my heart because I love Iono as a card. I mean, it's funny because a lot of my favorite trainers end up being like the super playable ones. Marnie was for sure my favorite trainer up until Scarlet and Violet came out, and then I met Iono and I said, oh yeah, Iono's for sure the favorite pick for me. And then Iono's card in the TCG is just, it's so powerful that it's in every deck still. So I'm curious what's going to happen on the next iteration of a hand refresh. So I don't think Iono came out until Paldea Evolved, if I'm remembering correctly. So we're probably going to still have that same situation where we've got one set of having to use Professor's Research again. Professor's Research. Oh, water. Water. Psychic, grass, and electric. I had to check something real quick. Give me 1 second, folks. Something Dilma was telling me. Alright, we're at the halfway point, folks. We're at the halfway point. We got Spearow on the illustration rare. Ultra Ball, Shedinja. Oh shoot, what is, oh god. Oh god. Oh man. Oh, there she is, Lily's Determination. Holy, Tommy's gonna have the biggest smile. About time we saw this SIR, my goodness. Crest has said it several times in that chat that he's a buyer. That's a bright, vivid card, man. Damn, that's a good card. I'm curious who's if the artist. Oh, okay, yeah. This artist is just goated with the full art trainers. So Toma, every single full art trainer that's come out as of late with the SIRs, any of the SIR trainers, the ones that I like especially like, every time I look in the bottom left corner and I see that name. Gifted and talented illustrator for sure. Massive hit right there for Tommy. Congrats on that one, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. So far, the SIRs have been just surprising me today. Totally catching me off of the guard. I got Clowitzer. I got Curlia, Pyroar, Mega Latias on the double rare. We got Ninetales, Sandshrew, and Hariyama. Toxicroak, Mystery Garden, Meganium. Iron Defender, Kadabra, Lunatone. Gosh, that Lily's popped up right at the top too. That's crazy. That's crazy. Boss's Orders got an eye on it. Sticking around. Boss's Orders has been in the game for a very long time, and I'd like that card to leave. I'd like that card to go away. It's just because it counters almost every deck that I play. But goodness me, man. Most of the player base probably wants us to keep that card in there. I'm just being a little piss baby over here complaining about that card. Oh, Fighting Gong on the ultra rare. Trainer spot popping off. Tommy. Tommy. Cinderace, Raikou, and Clawitzer. Mystery Garden. Whoever was, I don't remember who was asking earlier what trainer base cards they should be looking out for. I think Mystery Garden's going to be one of those. I do think Mystery Garden's going to be one of those. Seems like a really powerful stadium that I'm even considering throwing into the deck that I'm playing right now. I mean, it's just because it's Psychic. Pachirisu. Garganacl on the illustration rare. Gargan Salt. You get the Knackle, that's salt. Gargan Salt. We got Thievul and Heliolisk. Mrs. Hama. You want to say what you were saying earlier, Ellie? Ellie had something to tell you, Mrs. Hama. We got Mega Absol on the double. Welcome back, welcome back. Gargan Salt. And, oh man, look at that ultra rare. Look at that ultra rare. Mega Venusaur. See, I like it when the Mega Evolutions are like this. Mega Venusaur, great Mega Evolution. Gardevoir, perfect Mega Evolution. Charizard, pretty friggin' good. But Dragonite? I don't know. The eyebrows, man. It's not as bad as everybody's like whining about it, but it's like still. The eyebrows, they wanted to put the wings on the eyebrows. Some of the other designs I've been seeing, it just feels like they're more wacky and zany than they are in tune with what the Pokemon would be. There's Acerolas Mischief. Holy crap, the trainer spot out of this. There's a trainer box. Can you imagine getting this one booster box getting this many of the trainers? That's crazy. That's crazy. Pop Room misses you, Mrs. Hama. My Pop Room misses you. Riolu, that's a timepiece. It's kind of strange. Shrewdale. There we got Manectic. What is the Pokemon Center limited? Heal 60 from 1, recovers from all special. That is a pre-release card for sure. Surfing Beach, Stiffle, and there's Mega Gardevoir. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. The dress gets a little bit more poofy, is what happens with Gardevoir. A little bit more poofy. That is for the Psychic spot. Nice hit right there from Matt Wood. Nice hit there from Matt Wood. Oh, man. About friggin' time we saw the Ivysaur. About friggin' time we saw the Ivysaur. Holy hell, man. It's just the way they... I love the, like, unified art style. Like, it's just... Anytime they do something like that, and then with the artwork, you can see it attaches. The artwork, it's all part of one big artwork. So I put it right there. You can see the vine on the right side of the card connects. Just love it when they do that. Absolutely adore it when they do that. I got the pop. Yeah, the bot for some reason went to the other stream. The bot likes to make its decisions if it goes to the vertical or not without consulting. When Xerneas. Lily's Determination. There we got the double rare. Obama Snow. That's on the water. That's on the water. We got Litleo, Rare Candy. It's got an eye on it. Rare Candy's here to stay. Too powerful of a card for them to get rid of. Spoink! Beware. Funny ass Pokemon. Beware cracks me up, man. It's like a horror game Pokemon. Tinkatuff, Krogunk, Kyogre. Like the concept of Beware I could see working in a lot of like indie horror games. Acerolas Mischief, Sabl's so cute, and Lucario on the fighting type double rare. Fighting type double rare. Nick at Night, Raboot, and Alakazam. I need to catch a Cinderace. I need to force myself to love that Pokemon more. I need to force myself to love that Pokemon more. We got Solrock Steelix. We got Steelix. That is on the metal or the steel type. That's athletics. That's athletic. Noah's athletics. We got 2 more boxes after this, folks. Still looking for gold. We're still looking for gold. Gotta see the gold. There's Yveltal. There's Mega Venusaur in the double rare. Clawitzer, and then we had the Dialga on the back.
Blue, how we doing?
Doing well yourself? I accidentally put my base cards with our hollows. I'm gonna do some sleeve encasing off of that box. Said it hates me? No, it hates me too. Gives me all kinds of issues all the time, Mrs. Hama. I totally forgot when it's when I'm in here solo. You gotta just sandwich the double rares. It's too much to do solo. And I already went halfway through the case, taking care of the double rares myself instead of leaving for the sleeving and casing team. So that's my bad. Said Pop, yeah, you have to do the commands in the vertical stream or the portrait stream. The bot for some reason found its way into the portrait stream. Dude, that rock auto. That rock auto. I actually went home and rewatched that clip of it getting pulled. I went back and rewatched it because it was just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Who'd hit it? Ah, shoot, I should remember that. I was too enamored by the card. I don't remember who hit it. Does anybody remember who hit it? Now we got Spearow, colorless, illustration rare. I let you down, Mrs. Hama. I don't remember. I let you down. Fighting Gong, Electrike. There we got Xerneas. X and Y, you got Xerneas and Yveltal. Yveltal. Dialga. Tinkaton, Volcanion, Cinderace on. That's what I'm gonna say. Add the on to everything. We got Sylveon, Vaporeon, Espeon. We got Chikorita, Mega Absol EX on the double rare. That's for the darkness. Fun fact. Umbreon's name in Japan. Anybody in chat know it? Anybody in chat know Umbreon's name in Japanese? To get an idea of what the Japanese Pokemon names are like. Charizard's name is Lidarzo. Or Lizardo. It's just a lizard. Lizardo. So that kind of puts things a little bit in perspective of what things are named like in the Japanese names. I don't see any guesses. I don't see any guesses. Charizard's Lizardo. We got Garganackle on the fighting. That one's going out to Ludoza. Umbreon's name in Japan is Blackie. Blackie. That is what the official name of Umbreon is in Japan. Sylveon's is Nymphia. I've always liked her. I mean, I like both names. She's a Pokemon I like and respect the name on both ends. There we got Executor. Wow, the grass spot, man. MK80. MK80. That pig is grumpy, and there. Wow! Went so long without even seeing the ultra rare of Lily's Determination, and then in this case, we knocked out both the ultra rare and the SIR. Having a break, that trainer spot. My goodness, having a break. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hariyama. Raikou. See, I'll say, like, Raikou, that's a dog. Part of the 3 dogs. There's 3 dogs, you know? So they all gotta be dogs. They got Kangaskhan on the normal. Someone's thinking you're gonna call Raikou a dog, but not accept Eevee as a dog? And to that I say yes. I say, no doubt. I say, yup. Eevee, not a dog. Eevee is not a dog. Kyogre. We got Tangrowth, Frostmoth, and Alakazam. Alakazam. Boss's orders. C-Dot, and there's a Mega Mawile. Beautiful ultra rare right there. Love the colors, man. The colors in the set just pop. They hit that good old pop. Helioptile, Spiritomb, Obama Snow on the doobly. Strudel, Beware, and Manectic EX on the double rare. Double rare Manectic. Beach be surfing, bruh. We got Clauncher, Pokemon Center Lady. Who's the artist for that? It's a very different art style for the Pokemon Center Lady. It's like a lot more anime than it is usually with like Pokemon's got a specific look and art style, but that Pokemon Center Lady looks more like modern anime than it does Pokemon. Pokemon! Where's the gold? Please. And there is Venusaur, grass type on the double rare. Shuckle and Clawitza. Yveltal, Shedinja, Psychic. Little bow with a halo. Spoink! Gotta hit that with that Zoinks, you know what I'm saying? Rare Candy, Dialga. Got all legendary Pokemon. Nuzleaf, Shuckle. Got the Yoshi, the Mario World fruit all around it. Pokemon berries. That one was a grass type. Wow, grass really is just doing super well this break. Grass is doing super well. Last handful of the penultimate box. We still have one more box after this, folks. We got one more box after this. Nick at Night. We got Lucario. 77 on the double rare. Yveltal. We got Vulpix, Delmuse, and Steelix. Grumpy Pig.
Grumpy Pig.
Yeah, it's a grumpy.
I just walked in. Why are you gonna be mean? What the? I mean, we all know that already, Blue. But shit, man, I'm right here. You know?
No, see?
Hey, pipe down, City Goat. Oh, it's an
right
actual
there,
card.
Yeah, Grumpig.
Oh, Grump. Oh, okay. Hell, I thought he was talking to me.
I'm glad we got the card again so I could show you right
Phew,
away.
scared me. I thought he was talking to me. No rush, but I gotta manually do the recording and stuff because the OBS updated and it like disconnected from the Stream Deck.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No,
I got one more stack here. So
I'm in
give me-
no rush. I just
Alright.
did it manually, so if I had to do it manually all night, I wouldn't die.
Yeah.
It'd be fine.
No. I'll get it situated. Thanks for the heads up. Make Jags put. I did a lot of services that are. If we were calculating it all, City Goat, it would be I'd be in the red. That'd be a big old red number. And we were taking track of all that, calculating it all. It'd be like a blood red. You know in Jaws, whenever the water just turns red from the blood, yeah, that's where we'd be. We got Grumpig and Juicy Jags. Yeah, that was funny. Curious what the update did to disconnect the Stream Deck though. That's a weird one. That's a weird one. One box left, folks. One box left. Yeah, going forward, we got the one human being in the pop room. We're gonna save the double rares for the sleeping sorting team and just stick to the illustration rares and above for the recap. I'm honestly surprised with how the I mean, I did everything in spreadsheets and did the math and everything, but visually seeing the way that the distribution kind of works after a case is... I'm happy with the types. I'm happy with the types, the combos. Xerneas, last one, folks, last one. Let's see gold. Let's see gold. God of Hua. Psychic. Double rare. Electrike, Magnium. Magnium. Houndstone, Dialga, number 5, and Hariyama. Magnium, Yungoos, Alakazam, Alakazoo, Bibbidi Boppity Boo, Ice Cube, Chikorita. There's a Camera Up DX, double rare for the fire. Spit that straight fire. Magneton, Gumshoes. Yeah, I really want to know, like, what's he up to, dude? What you got against that rat? What's the beef there? Do Gumshoes eat Rattatas? Is that a thing? Is that a thing in the Pokedex that I missed? Gumshoes just feast on the Rattatas? Got me curious now. Never thought I'd be looking into the Gumshoes lore. Execute. Steelix. I feel like Steelix is a well-loved Pokemon. Onyx has the edge above Steelix. Like, poor Charmeleon, man. Nobody gives Charmeleon love. Everybody loves Charmander, everybody loves Charizard. Not a lot of people love Charmeleon. Now we got the Absol and the double rare Darkness. Double rare Darkness. We got Lunatone. Like the middle evolutions, they get the absolute least amount of love. Observe and report. Said, will detective work? Oh, we think he's a detective? What about Detective Pikachu? What about Detective Pikachu? That guy just feels it in his jellies and then owns a gin company and then sells it for a high amount of money, but then is still contractually obligated to do the marketing and be the face of the company, even though he sold it. That's what that Pikachu does. Marshadow. Speaking of Pikachu, right there at the bottom. There has to be another artwork that continues this. They're not going to cut off the Pikachu's head like that if there's not a card that goes right under it that's the rest of the Pikachu's body. There's just no way. There's just no way. I don't think it ever happens where we get the continued artwork across multiple sets. It's always within the same set. So I haven't seen anything that would allude to that there's actually a second half of that card, but it's like, it looks like it needs one. Tinkaton. Oh, I forgot. I graded one of my Tinkatons. I hope it comes back a 10. You know, I got absolutely decimated from that friggin' Pikachu. Then we got Helioptile. I like this one a lot because of the stars in the sky. You guys know I'm weak in the knees for the Cosmosy, Galaxy, space kind of thing. I love it. That's why the Pop Mat has all of that. That's why we got the Galaxy here on the mobile stream. Has nothing to do with what I was told for the design language of the Pop channel. That was me just going, I'm gonna do it because I like it. We got Mega Signal, Raikou, and Dialga. Funny enough, like, you know how the Pop Room, I've probably told this story, but for those of you who haven't heard, you know the Pop shirts and everything associated with the Pop Room is purple? It was supposed to be yellow. But because I shoehorned the purple Galaxy space theme into everything, the Pop Room became represented by the color purple. And I got no complaints there. Where's the gold? Where's the gold? Ivysaur. There's a Mega Ivysaur on the double rare. Looking for gold. Looking for gold. Come on. Come on. Killing me. I want to see it. I gotta see it before I go. I gotta see it before I go. Got Ralston, Lunatone. Please, Lord. What's going on here? Oh, ultra rare. Mega Genghis-Khan. Mega Kangaskhan. I said Genghis-Khan instead of Kangaskhan. That's funny. It's hilarious. Shiftry, Energy Search, and there's that Mega Lucario on the double for the fighting spot. Oh. Wait, this is gonna be one we haven't seen before. Oh, that's sick. I love it. Look how fun that card is. What the hell? Colorless, Bams. Bam's killing it with that spot in this break, man. I love that. That's just so fun. I'm going to say, I don't even know what the current raw value of this SIR is. I'm telling you right now, it's undervalued. I'm telling you right now, it's undervalued. That's incredible. I love it. I love it. That's cute. That's great. So the coin for each tail gives 50 more damage for each heads. I wonder if we're going to get more coin flippy decks. I mean, they're awful for competitive play, but they're fun. They're fun for casual play. If I flip this coin and it lands on heads, you die, you perish, I win. Don't let the flame die out. We still need to see a gold. Don't let that flame die out. We still need to see a gold. Snom Inteleon. There's the Inteleon from, oh god, what set was it? Fusion Strike? Can't remember if it was Fusion Strike or not, but there's I still am trying to get myself a copy of that card. I'd still love to see it. There's a couple out of Sword and Shield era that I need to like hurry up and pick up on. Oh, there's the Mystery Garden. Adding more support to those Psychic types. One would argue Psychic's got enough support, but you know. Mega Mawile on the Doublet Rare, that's the steel spot. You got Houndstone, a Greybird, and Hayama. Meganium, Crawdont, Cinderace, gonna kick that soccer ball at your noggin, burn you and hurt you. I guess burning does hurt, huh? You get bludgeoning and fire damage. That's what I meant to say. Last pack. SQ. Theoro. And Mega Camerupt. Let that camel going. Rah! That's it screaming in the pain from Mega evolving. We're going to do some final sleeving and casing, folks. Then we have to random the 6 promos. We'll hit the recap, and I am going to sprint to the restroom because I really, really gotta pay. Observe and report. Gosh, I love the way the Mega Absol, just the double rare looks. Those deep hues of like dark blue / purple just look really nice. Alright, we've got 6 randoms for each of the promos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So many, man. So many. I miss the old ways. I really do. Alright, rolling everything 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is 6. Tommy C. Getting a copy. I'm gonna go grab more sticky notes too while I'm out there. Tommy C getting a Bulby. Next one, still 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Noah's Athletics. Six times. Matt Wood. Halfway there, we got 3 more. MK80. Two, 3, 4, 5. And there's 6. Bams! And for our last random for a promo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is 6. MK80 with the dragon spot. Alrighty, let's get that recap. Darkness, electric steel. Fighting, psychic, and then grass. Alright. Starting with all of our dragon hits. Congrats again on that. That'll beat. We got our trainers. Goodness me, goodness me. We'll throw both of these in the same beat. Congrats again on that one, Tommy. Colorless fire water spot. Did I just pass that? No, I didn't. I was about to say. There it is. There it is. S-I-R. Mega Kangaskhan. Happy to see that one. It's so friggin' cute, man. So freaking cute. Now the waters. Wow, actually a very strong break for that combo spot. Darkness, electric, and steel. Fighting. Love the ultra rare. Pasai, kick dude. And at the end there from MK80, we got the grass. Love it. Again, the arts combined. You gotta finish that out, man. You gotta finish that out. Get that whole thing combined. That was 2025 Pokemon Mega Evolutions Full Case Random Type. Number 3. Love it!